Today we are unboxing and assembling the Flamaker Futon Sofa Couch. Once we have it unboxed, now to begin, all we need to do is open up our couch like this, and then we're going to lie it flat on the floor. To start, we'll take one of the legs. This is D1. We can also go to our hardware kit and remove our Allen wrench. We will need that. And we can also go to section L right here and remove 4 of these M6 10mm bolts. Now we're going to use those to attach this leg to this bracket right here. If you want, you can start these 4 bolts by hand, and then you can tighten them up. And you can use the Allen wrench for that. I'm going to use my electric tool here. And then just make sure that's nice and tight. Now we grab our other D1 leg and 4 more of those bolts, and we'll come down to this bracket over here and do the same thing that we just did. Now we're going to grab a D leg, and these are the ones that have the right angle right here, totally flat. We should also go back to our hardware kit and grab 2 bolts from section E. These are M6 20mm bolts, and 2 washers from section G. And we're going to install this leg on this corner over here on the side of the couch that has these protrusions coming off the side of the couch here. So to do that, we're going to drop a bolt through the washer like that, and one's going to go in this hole right here, and we'll repeat that process with the other bolt and washer, and that one will go through this hole right here. And we'll screw those down to these holes right here. Once we have that one nice and tight, we're going to do the same thing on the other corner over there. We grab the other D leg, the one that has a right angle here, 2 more bolts from section E, and 2 more washers from section G. Now we take one of our C legs. You see that this one has an angle on it here. 2 more of those same bolts from section E and 2 more of the washers from section G. And let's combine all those together again with the bolt and the washer like this and the other over here. And we're going to install these down in the other corner over here. And the key is that we want these angles to face away from the center of the couch. So they'll go in like this. Once we have that one attached, now we can come to the other corner and do the same thing again. Let's get our last C leg here, 2 more of the bolts from section E and 2 more of the washers from section G, and again put them together. And then onto the leg right there. Now again, when we're attaching this leg, let's make sure that this angle is facing out away from the center of the couch, like this. Once all of the legs are sturdy, then we can move on to the next step. Now the directions say that we can skip the next step, but we're going to do it just to ensure proper safety. We're going to do it into our hardware kit, and we're going to get out 16 of these screws right here from section F. And we're going to go to our 4 corners right here, and we're going to bolt them all in place, 4 of the screws into each of them. And we are going to need some kind of power drill for this one. And we're going to bolt these into these main holes that you can find in the corners of these brackets. Now, if you have all 4 of those corner legs bolted down, let's go down into this pouch right here and this pouch right here and remove the content. Now we can flip the couch over. And now we're going to find this larger piece right here that's connected with this piece in the middle. This is A2, and we can actually peel back this Velcro here. That way we can access these holes right here. Now let's throw that flap over the top of it like this, and we're going to insert it into the back of the couch down like this. Now we should go to our hardware kit and go to H1, and we should remove our wrench here. We should go to H2 and remove 4 of these M8 bolts that are 45mm long. And we should go to H3 and remove 4 of the washers. Apply 1 washer to one of the bolts, and the first one can go up here. And then another one, which will go right here. Take the third one, put it up here. And now take the 4th one and put it down here. And while you're putting these 4 bolts, remember they're not going to line up perfectly with this couch right away. You might have to do a little finagling, looking through this hole to make sure the bolt's actually going through it, etc. And now that we have all those bolts in, let's make sure that we keep them tightened up with our wrench. When those are all nice and tight, let's fold that back up and stick that Velcro back on. Add your cushion armrests and enjoy.